What is up? We are building for new here, GWA Low Tier League. I'm gonna keep it straight with you guys. Feel pretty demoralized, not about this matchup, but losing the last two games 6-0, very tough. I'm hoping that we can come back with a win here, especially because next week we play Drees, who's incredible battler that we haven't beat before. So I really need a little bit of that momentum. We've been doing solid here. Besides that, I mean, we started off with two really nice wins. I know we had a 5-0 against that one guy. Forget what else happened, but we're gonna bounce back this week, and that's gonna start off with our Hawlucha here. I'm looking versus their team that should be on the screen right now. They don't really deal with Hawlucha too well, but I also don't need the speed because their Screamtail is the fastest thing on the team at base 111. So we're outrunning that. And we're actually running a Limber, so we're not doing Unburden. Obviously, they can Scarf. Mienshao is a very popular Scarfer. But, I don't mind that too much. We're just going Limber because that Klefki can click Thunder Wave. And, if we can Encore it into Thunder Wave, set up a couple of Sword Stances, we can absolutely just destroy their entire team. All we need is Close Combat and Poison Jab versus them, and then we go crazy. We also have the protective pads just in case they want to bring a Rocky Helmet somewhere. It's just a decent pick here. I didn't really have any other items that I wanted to go with, so I just want to keep this guy alive for as long as possible. Next up, we have our Wugtrio coming off the bench as our only Tera captain today, which means you actually know every single other Pokemon on my team. But we're Tera Water, Choice Band, Adamant. This thing goes crazy. Not going to outspeed their entire team anymore because, obviously we're Adamant and not Jolly. So the Screamtail will outspeed us if it's max. But with max speed Adamant, we can speed tie with Mienshao. So, potentially just destroy that. So Choice Band Liquidation does a crazy amount to their entire team, especially if that Dipplin Tera's out of its typing, or if it's not even there, then I feel really solid about it actually. But that thing, it can be Tera Fairy, it can be Tera Steel. Both of those do not resist. So Wugtrio can actually go crazy. It does a ton of damage to pretty much everything on their team. And anything that's not defensive is actually just going to straight up die to it. We also have Jet on this, just in case we know that there's a Scarfer that we need to revenge kill. We also have Sucker Punch for similar reasons. And then Memento as well, if we want to, get free setup on our Lucha. Next up is going to be Choice Specs Sylveon. All we need to do is click Hyper Voice versus their team, and it goes crazy. Their resists are Orthworm, who gets 2-hit KO'd, I'm pretty sure. They have a Muck, who obviously can take it, but we click Psyshock versus them. And they have Klefki, who, is very annoying, but does get chipped down pretty well. And then we have Wish on here as well. Didn't really need another move. At first I had Baton Pass, but I think Wish is really nice for keeping the longevity of my last three Pokemon pretty high since, they don't have their own recovery. Next up, Blastoise. This is going to be our Shell Smash sweeper here. Lumberry for that T-Waving Klefki. They can also have T-Wave on Screamtail, so we can set up in that guy's face. We also just eat a hit, which is nice. So potentially Shell Smash and then Shell Smash again in front of Screamtail on the T-Wave, get that Lumberry activated and go from there. We have EQ and Liquidation just because it's really solid into their team to go physical this time. And then Ice Beam on there, which will, knock out the Oricorio. It should knock out the Dipplin if they have not Terra'd, and if they're keeping it for something else. Next up is Bronzong. This boy is Iron Fence Body Press. We also have Stealth Rocks because they don't have good hazard control at all. I think they have Defog and Oricorio, and that's about it. So rocks are actually really solid against them. We also have Future Sight because they don't have a Dark type, so something's going to take that. Do have a couple good resists in that Screamtail, Klefki, and the Orthworm, but Orthworm does not want to take that, especially when we body press it on the switch in. And then last up is going to be our Incineroar. I just, needed this Intimidate mod. I needed something that deals with a more offensive Screamtail. If they want to be set up, I can roar them out. I can Will-O-Wisp against their team, which is really nice. This also can deal with special variants of Meloetta. which are really scary. If they are in pirouette form, obviously I can click Will-O-Wisp versus them. I can intimidate them, but it's not the best. But it's also nice to have knockoff. Obviously, won't be able to knock off the Eviolite on the Dipplin because it will have sticky hold. But knocking off items on everything else is really important, and Flare Blitz is a great stab move into their team. So yeah, very solid team I think today. I'm pretty happy with how it turned out, especially after getting 6-0'd twice in a row. Just having the mental fortitude to get through this one. And I'm hoping that we can pull out a win. We really need that momentum swing. I have been doing quite well in some of my draft games recently. You guys have been keeping up with it, but the momentum is swinging in for me. So hopefully we can get a big win here today, especially because I have another game later tonight, a must-win game really. And if I get a big win here, then that's really good momentum and driving me into my EDC game later. But that's going to be about it. If you guys do enjoy, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe. So we have draft videos going up 6 of 7 days of the week, which is crazy, I know. But I love draft. It's so much fun, and I've been enjoying it a lot. But yeah, let's just go to the battle. All right, we're connected here to new. They did end up bringing the Samurott and Oricorio Ghost. Wow, actually a really interesting team with no Klefki. They did bring Screamtail. This is just completely not what I expected. Meloetta is a huge threat, so I just have to make sure I'm being careful about that. They bring Primeape as their Terra Captain, which is interesting. They don't switch in Weldabug Trio, I don't think. I think the spawn actually goes kind of wild versus them. Yeah, I mean, no Dipplin. I mean, it just feels super nice. I also love Sylveon here. It goes great. I don't want to let them get rocks up, so it's either going to be Screamtail or Orthworm on their side. I guess it's not the end of the world if they get their rocks up. Honestly, I could just lead with Blastoise and just try to go crazy from the start, which I really don't hate. Like, I can click Shell Smash turn 1, I think. Just, try to keep up the offensive pressure in this game. I think that's what it's going to be mostly. There's just a ton of offense. Really, really interesting team that they brought, though. All right, let's see what we're going to see up here first. Ike. It's going to be the Samurott. Okay. And we already know how much I hate Samurott, obviously. If they're plus speed nature, they will outrun me. And at +2, we don't actually kill them. Yeah, we don't actually kill this thing, like, at all. I kind of want to switch out to maybe Bronzong. And I can just get my Stealth Rocks from there. We'll see what they bring. Like a knockoff would super hurt me here. Because they do just knock off. That's a good play. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that did 230. That is... Wow. Are they like Expert Belt? Max Expert Belt? No, they've got to be like Adamant, I think. Yep, that is definitely Adamant. Looks like it's Adamant Expert Belt as well. So I think we go Incin here, because we shouldn't die to like a Liquidation. Like, they should never click Liquidation versus Bronzong, unless they're making a really good prediction. In which, I mean, props to them. We're just gonna get the Intim off. So they do just knock. I mean, it could be banded. They did 50 to my Incin. They did 50 after Intimidate. They could be just Jolly Choice Band, I guess. Yeah. I think that's actually more likely. I don't know, I want to double out. Now that we know this is offensive, I mean, like, fully offensive. I just need a little bit of damage off on it. I think I'm just going to click knockoff. So they do withdraw. Yeah, Banded Samurott, Jolly Band. They send out Kirby. Is this Screamtail? Great. I love chip on this. Potential helmet. Light Clay. Ooh, dual screens. Pretty interesting. That knockoff actually did a lot as well. Is it too, like, crazy to go straight Lucha? I think it is. I think I'm gonna go Bronzong here. I think I'm gonna try to get up my rocks. They might get up their own, but I don't think this thing touches me. Yeah, they're just gonna click Wish. That's fine. So are they Wish Protect dual screens? I don't know. I'm just gonna set up rocks. They might just go out to the Samurott. If they do, we'll probably just sack this thing off. And depending on what they click, we could, you know, go out to Hawlucha on knockoff. So they do withdraw. Assuming this has gotta be Samurott then. Yep. Okay. We're gonna get the rocks up. Alright, what are they clicking here? We have no item. Liquidation definitely kills, so does this. I think I'm just gonna toss up a Future Sight, let this thing go down. If they do, just click Aqua Cutter. Get a crit. Okay. Alright. Interesting, interesting. How much does it do to Wug Trio? I'm actually quite curious. Aqua Cutter does not kill. And Tera Water Liquidation is a good shot to 2-hit KO. Might not be worth it though. This mon's actually a big threat. I just have to get some chip on it. Not playing too hot. But I think I can go Sylveon and threaten them with this Choice Specs Hyper Voice. Yeah, I mean, obviously not playing the best. What's your switch in? It's actually just non-existent. Getting this mon out of the way would be super nice. Ton of HP on us, so we should be fine. Choice Specs, they should definitely die. Oh my goodness. Yep. There they go. Goodbye, Samurott. Goodbye. That thing is gone. Oh my goodness. And what? If they bring in Orthworm here, I think we just click it. Ironhead would kill us if they have it, but Hyper Voice does 60 to 70%. And then after that, I think we can just come in with Blastoise and set up. Or even just click Swords Dance with the Lucha. It's Kazooie. It is the Oricorio. I think this is Sensu version. We don't die. Yeah, they're just gonna quiver. Okay. I definitely think this takes 80 to 90%. Oh my goodness. Alright. I'm saving this mon. Should I save it? They're +1. Okay, does a Hurricane kill me? Yes. What about Revelation Dance? Revelation Dance is a roll. It's about 50-50 shot. I'm just a little bit worried about Roost right here. Because I can always come in with Wug Trio and Revenge Kill. How much do they do to Incin? Incin always eats a Revolution Dance into Hurricane. I'm just gonna go out to it. If they do hit 2 Hurricanes and knock me out with that, then that's fine. If they Roost, then I'll just be able to knock them out with Knockoff. they do Revelation Dance. It did like 80 damage. Yeah, sounds about right. We're just gonna click knock. We should always live Hurricane here. Max is 202 that it's doing. Obviously chance to miss, obviously chance to confuse, but we have ample revenge killing opportunity as they just click Alluring Voice. Yeah, that does 0. Super Spadef, and that thing goes down. Perfect. That's great. 2 huge threats gone. And now, I mean, in my mind, the last big threat is that Primeape, because that's their Tera Captain. As that's what's coming out here. Okay. Primeape. Alright, they do take rocks. Yeah, they might just be bulk up. I think I just sack this thing off. Try to get a Willow off if they're gonna bulk up. So they are gonna sub. That's tough. That's definitely tough. Alright. Good play by them. I could have easily Flare Blitzed into them there. But now we're gonna click it as they do bulk up. Alright, that's super scary. +1 attack, +1 defense. This should break their sub though. And on the off chance that they are going for another bulk up or another sub, I'm gonna roar them out here. That's what we're here for. If they knock me out, it's fine. They might think they can set up on me infinitely. So they just drain. Yeah, that's gonna knock me out. Yeah, I guess I probably should have just roared there. I thought they were just gonna attack. But we see Drain Punch. Drain Punch, bulk up, substitute. Potentially Rage Fist. If they are Rage Fist and Tera Ghost, how much does it do to Sylveon? Sylveon would die. Alright, I think I can go Hawlucha and click Encore. This Drain Punch, it's not doing too much. I guess we do nothing to them if they Tera, though. Or I'm going to go with the Blastoise for now. Because we definitely eat whatever they want to go for. I'm just going to get my Shell Smash off. So they just drain. It did, what, a 180? Yeah, that's just Jolly Max. We're just going to be +2. Obviously, you know, losing a little bit of defense on this. We're just going to click Liquidation. It's going to really hurt this thing. Bring it to be something a little bit more manageable. Yep, Liquidate does about 50%. Yeah, that's what we do expect. And they're going to get a lot of health back from it. Yeah, bad spot for us. I guess maybe I shouldn't be hitting them if I am worried about Tera Ghost Rage Fist. Do I want to click a Memento into them? I don't think so. I think I'm going to go Lucha here. Or we're going to click Encore. I'd assume this is Tera Ghost. Yeah, this is scary. I might just lose to this thing. Since we don't have Brave Bird. Yeah, this is definitely Tera Ghost coming out. Yeah, that's a good prep by them. I mean, just stuff I wasn't particularly ready for. The nice thing is that once they take me out with the Drain Punches, they will not be able to kill my my Sylveon, and I should be able to revenge kill them. Which would just leave Wugtrio in the back, which does a lot of work into them. Do I go for Poison Jab just to get a poison off? I think so. How much does Sylveon do? Sylveon does 85 to 100%. Alright, yeah, I'm just gonna click Poison Jab. You know, keep them somewhat chipped. Drain Punch never knocks out my Sylveon. I mean, they're gonna keep themselves pretty high on health. I don't think I can do it, because they're gonna knock me out here. They're gonna knock me out. I misplayed. Sylveon can't beat everything in the back. What I needed to do there was sack Wug Trio. Because Encore is going to end here. And then they're going to be able to click Rage Fist. Yeah, I lost. Alright. Yeah. I super lose. Dang it, man. I cannot believe I did that again. Can't believe I threw. All I had to do was sack Wug Trio there. Then go Sylveon, be able to revenge kill this thing. Encore's gonna end right here. Yep. Which means they're gonna be able to knock me out. Completely through, man. Because I think the combination of Sylveon plus Hawlucha can win this game. I think literally just Hawlucha wins. So, yep, they just click Rage Fist. Oh, I'm such a dum-dum, man. Bro, I threw so hard. All I had to do was sack Wug Trio. I mean, potentially Wug Trio can crit through this thing. Yeah, Liquidation crit saves me here. And I actually might be able to win, so. We'll see. I mean, it's just over, though. I don't think this thing beats Meloetta and Orthworm in the back. But if I crit here, we have a chance. Yeah, I should have just roared with Incineroar earlier. I just played this horribly. We do crit. Okay, I might get bailed out. I might get bailed out. Okay. Orthworm takes so much. I might just die to Body Press, though. Meloetta dies. Alright. Orthworm, max defense, has a 6% chance to kill me with Body Press. If they're not max defense, this also just does a million. They are definitely max defense. Oh, their Rocky Helmet, that'll do it. Oh, their Earthquake, not Body Press. Nope. Not gonna matter. They're gonna take it 2-0. So the crit didn't end up mattering. It was just me playing like I'm a complete noob. Yeah, just I play bad. And I have played bad for the past 3 weeks, man. I thought this was gonna be a pretty decent matchup for me. I thought it was gonna be something that I was definitely gonna win going into it, but I didn't. I really threw. As soon as I saw sub on in Incineroar's face, I should have just roared it out. Should have been perfectly fine. Man. Instead, I just powered up their Rage Fist more and more. If I didn't sack Blastoise, I probably could have done it as well. Man, I just have been playing horribly, man. So mad at myself for that. If you guys do enjoy, though, be sure to leave a like and subscribe for all the draft content. It's going to need a miracle for us to come back. We're 2-3, so we can still easily make playoffs. We just probably need 2 more wins, but they're not going to be easy ones. So yeah, that's about it for me. See you guys in the next one. Peace.